The shadow in her final TikTok wasn't just a trick of the light. When slowed down, frame by frame, investigators saw the outline of someone familiar. Not a stranger, not an intruder, but someone from inside her world. That one detail flipped the case upside down. Police had been searching for a faceless predator. But now, suspicion closed in on the people she lived with. The ones she laughed with. The ones she trusted. And then, the inconsistencies started piling up. Her best friend said she was supposed to meet Emily that night, but she never showed. Her parents insisted they were asleep when she posted her last TikTok. But a neighbor reported seeing lights on in Emily's room well past midnight. And her stepbrother? He swore he was at a friend's party. But his phone records showed him driving near the park at the exact moment her signal vanished. Every story began to crack. Then came the turning point. Inside Emily's phone, hidden deep in a folder she never shared, detectives found voice memos, short clips. Her voice, trembling, confessing that someone close to her was watching her every move, that she didn't feel safe, that if something happened, you'll know it was him. But here's where it gets darker. The voice memos didn't match the timeline of her disappearance. They were recorded weeks earlier, meaning Emily had been living in fear for much longer than anyone realized. Still, it wasn't enough for an arrest. Suspicion wasn't proof. So detectives did what they always do in moments like this. They brought in the prime suspect, the person Emily trusted the most. And in that cold, gray interrogation room, the lies began to unravel. At first, their story was calm, rehearsed, every detail carefully placed. But the deeper investigators pressed, the shakier it got. Timelines didn't match, alibis cracked, and then something slipped. A single phrase, almost too quiet to notice. She wasn't supposed to tell anyone. The room fell silent. Detectives exchanged looks. This wasn't just an ordinary slip-up. It was a confession in disguise. But the question still lingered. What exactly wasn't she supposed to tell?